Hello. Welcome. Today it is going to be just me. Unfortunately, Mel can't make it. So we have about 35 minutes of just short mini readings. If anyone wants to join and has a question, then let me know. I'll just give it some time as usual for any comments to come through. If you have a question about your career, your spiritual path, let me know. Now, just so you know, because when Mel is with me, she does tarot readings. However, I do mostly oracle and angel cards. And so these are the ones that I will be using today. Arjun, okay, I see you. You've got many questions. Well, there can only be one that you can ask, okay, per session. It is a mini reading sessions live that's available. So, but you're welcome to come back another time for your next question. And as long as it's about career, your spiritual path, life path, spiritual growth, that kind of stuff, then go ahead. Just put your question in the comments and then I'll pull a card for you. So yeah, if anyone is watching from whilst I'm waiting, Arjun, for you to put your question in the comments, just want to let people know if you are watching from my Facebook group, as per usual, please put your name next to your question, because otherwise it just tells me that it's Facebook user. So I don't know anything else. And I'll be on until around 6 p.m. That is obviously UK time. 6 p.m. UK time. And if anyone is watching and doesn't necessarily have a question but just wants to say hi, please do say hi. Arjun, I've got the cards ready, so just waiting for your question. Oh, hi, Alex. I can see, excuse me, gosh. One of my Facebook group people has joined. Alex, nice to see you. If you have a question, anything about career or kind of, spiritual or personal growth and path, that kind of stuff, if you have a question, let me know. Or if you'd just like a message from your angels, actually, by the way, anyone who's listening, if you just want a card from the angels just to see what guidance they have, that's also okay. I'm just gonna shuffle them as I wait, just so I do something with my hands. What's awaiting you for the next 6 months? In what? In career? Because we would need to narrow it down a little bit. Is there something that you're anticipating, Alex? Something that you're hoping for, maybe? That you're waiting for results? Personal life. Is there something that you're working towards? Because I feel like there's, I know you're asking about what's waiting, but I feel like there's probably something that you're hoping for. I'm still using angel cards anyway, so whether it's a question, like a specific question, or if you don't have a specific question but just would like an angel card with general guidance, then I would pull a card. But if you have a question, like a specific one, then obviously I'll be using the same cards. So just, if you could just tell me, by the way. But just let me know if there's about, because then I'm just gonna, oh, you can't hear me, sorry. I just said if you could just let me know the specific situation that you have on your mind that you're asking about the end of the next 6 months, then just let me know. You don't have to tell me exactly what it is. Just say, yes, there is something that I'm hoping for, or I'm looking forward to, or I'm hoping that will happen. And then I can direct the reading a little bit better. Is there like some noise, or is it cutting out? Because I wonder if my internet is a bit funny, because it shows me on the screen that it's a little bit low. In a relationship, right? Yeah. I Okay. So in that case, because you say you're looking for a resolution of some sort, I would ask, what do you need to know about finding a resolution within that situation, rather than what's going to happen? Because oftentimes when we want some sort of resolution, there's probably something that we need to do or think about, at least. So it's not all just down to circumstance or fate, let's say, right? So let's see. So have you been speaking with your friends recently, Alex, about this at all? Because we have one card that has popped out, and that's the friendship and union card. And so I feel like there are friends around you. It could be, they don't have to be friends. They could be just friendly people that perhaps have been trying to help you, or maybe give you some advice or support. Have you listened to them? Have you allowed them to support you? That's my question for you, because I feel like that's an important part to do with that question that you have. You guess so. Okay. So that sounds to me like someone has probably tried to tell you something, but maybe you weren't very, it wasn't something that you necessarily want to hear, because that for some reason has some sort of a importance here, or impact. Maybe it's not such a bad advice. Now I'm just gonna quickly put up your comment up, just so that people know that this is the reading I'm doing. Now, as for the excuse me, for the situation at hand and what you need to know about it, is actually the challenge. So I kind of feel like I want to start with the challenge, and that is take charge and action card. So, and that kind of brings me back to that friendship. Like, I don't know what it is exactly, but obviously you will know. But I feel like you're stopping yourself from taking some sort of action, or being a little bit more assertive or open and vocal about your needs. I don't know if there's some sort of a what is it called, legal matter that you're dealing with, or something that requires some sort of paperwork, documents, etc. Because I feel like you're kind of hoping for things to work out for you, but there's a little bit more action and charge that you need to take, and maybe push for things a little bit more, rather than waiting for them to happen. Now, when it comes to maybe not challenges, but the strength of the situation, is that, yeah, you see, so that take charge and action is right next to ask and receive card. That's a card that's in the position of your heart need, or what your heart is telling you. And that kind of tells me that you've been asking for something quietly, like praying to yourself or hoping, or really working on your intention. But I feel like that intention and that desire that you have really needs to be supported by your actual doing. You are what's within your reach, and your strength is the opportunity and change. So that kind of tells me that you're open to different options. Again, you would know specifically what that means, but if something needs to change, if you need to change your approach or maybe do something differently, then you're open to it, which is very helpful in this particular situation. But then, being open and flexible is really good. But then sometimes we just need to make that decision and actually choose something. So, yeah. And I don't know how that relates to the friends or friendly people. You would know that. So maybe that will give you a little bit of a clue. So yeah, whatever it is that you're hoping to happen within those 6 months, these are pretty much the steps that you just need to keep in mind to make things happen. So I hope that helps, Alex. And I shall hide your comment now. You're most welcome. Wishing you all the best, and it will be all fine. Don't be afraid to take the first step, if it's needed, and push a little bit. Sometimes we gotta push a little bit. You definitely didn't get a surrender card for sure, which often comes out when I do readings for others. It's usually like surrender, wait, but this one is like, no, gotta take action and charge. And I hope you can hear me fine. I think that little icon, internet icon, has actually disappeared now, so the internet must be better now. So yeah, if anyone else is watching, as usual, please just state your name if you're watching from my Facebook group with your question. If you're coming from YouTube, then you can just put your question down because I will see your name. Yeah, and it is just me today. Just me. Okay. Fortunately, I don't have anyone to just chat to about cards or anything in the meantime as I'm waiting. So maybe I'll just tell you guys, whoever is watching, if anyone is watching, there is a podcast episode that came out today. I will share the link on my Facebook page and also on my Facebook group. And in this podcast, I was the guest this time. So if you are interested and curious about my own journey, spirituality, or at least how I got to where I am today, then yeah, feel free to listen to it. I will be sharing a link, like I said, on Facebook, both my page and my group. Yeah, otherwise I'm like, what do I talk about to myself? I might finish this stream a little bit early if no one else comes on. And yeah, I will be going live on my Facebook group as well at some point this month, which I have let you guys know in my post that I have posted today. And if you are listening from YouTube and you are curious about my Facebook group in any way, it's called Angel Club with Kat Bazilko, my name, as you can see on the screen. I talk obviously all about angels and also just spiritual growth and spirituality and just life, I guess, in general, in there. And I sometimes go on live discussions and also mini readings that are just made for my group members specifically. So if you're interested in joining, then go ahead. You can find my where would be the link, really? That is a very good question. I don't think I have a link on my website, actually. But if you just search for me, Angel Club with Kat Bazilko, it will pop up on Facebook. Okay. I think I'm just gonna leave it for another 4 minutes and see if anyone else comes on. If not, then I'm just gonna leave. I can see that my internet connection keeps telling me that it's dipping low. So I don't know how that looks on the receiving end, whether it's my Facebook group or my YouTube channel, because I'm guessing it might be a little bit spotty probably. So yeah, sorry about that. I don't really know why that is. But yeah, it might be creating some sort of interference as well. So, but I'll give it another 3 minutes to see if anyone still manages to, excuse me, to join me. And if not, then it's fine. There will be most likely one more live next week, Thursday. Let me just quickly look at the calendar. So yeah, most likely 2 more lives this month, and then there will be a break, or at least I will be taking a break. So yeah, so if you want to catch me and receive a mini reading, make sure that you have next 2 Thursdays marked on your calendar, I guess. It will still be around the same time. So that's 13th and 20th of July. Okay, so unless anyone wants a question, I will be leaving in about 1 minute. If you have any question for your angels, because I've got angel cards, then let me know in the comments. If you're watching from my Facebook group, then please remember just to state your name and then your question, because otherwise I can just see that it's Facebook user and nothing else. So yeah, that would be really good. So yeah, otherwise I do hope that you can see and hear me fine, because my internet connection keeps showing me that it's going a bit low. But I hope that it's still actually coming through okay. So if you have a question about your career, your spiritual path, life path in any way, then please let me know and I'll pull a card for you. I've got another 10-ish minutes. So hello, Golu. Do you have a question? Would you like some guidance, angel cards? Some guidance from your angels? And I am sorry if someone is sending comments and I can't see them, because I just don't know if that internet connection is affecting it, because it keeps telling me that my connection is unstable. So I'm sorry about this. Golu, if you have a question, please just put it in the comments. I'm not seeing anything coming through. And like I say, again, I'm sorry if this is actually due to my connection. Guess it's just one of those days. I'm gonna wait another couple of minutes just to see if there is any question from you. And then I guess I'm just gonna go, because it doesn't look like the connection will be improving anytime soon. All right, so I can't see anything coming through. I do apologize if someone is commenting and I just can't see it. I think it might be an issue with my connection, because it keeps telling me that it's unstable. So I'm just gonna end this broadcast. But please remember just to subscribe to my channel, because these live readings do happen regularly, quite a few times a month. And I do put up the event information. I do schedule it ahead of time, so you'll know when it's happening. So if you subscribe, then you obviously have a notification showing for you. Yeah, so otherwise I wish everyone lovely end to the week, and then also lovely weekend. And I shall see you next time. Thank you very much.